Hello everyone. I'm going to review a few beauty products today, but I've had some of them for a long time and some of them I just recently got last week. So we'll start out with the quest for a pale foundation and concealer. I researched some online last week about what foundations and concealers are best for people with very pale skin, and I discovered that several brands were good for pale skin, one of which being Bobbi Brown, and we'll get to reviewing these in just a minute. But the problem that I was running into with other brands, and I was using the Yves Saint Laurent Touche Éclat foundation, and I also had Chanel foundation. And the problem is that they were both pale, but they had kind of yellow undertones, so they would go on more orangey, and it just didn't look very good. So I wanted to find one that was much more suited for skin with pink and blue undertones. So I got this Bobbi Brown Longwear Even Finish foundation in Alabaster 00. And then this is the Bobbi Brown concealer, and it is in porcelain. And it's an odd concealer because it comes with a finishing powder as well. Mostly I've just been using the concealer portion and not so much the setting powder, because sometimes I think that can make it look kind of creased and the powder can get in the wrinkles, and I don't really like using the powder over concealer. But I really do like these two products. As you can see on my face now, I've got the Bobbi Brown on. It is a very pale color, and it blends in perfectly with my neck. I no longer have that weird line, so I'm very pleased with these two products. So we'll see if I continue to like them. But it is nice finding a foundation and concealer that does match my skin color, because I am very pale, and I am embracing being pale. If you would have asked me like 10 years ago, had a week gone by without a spray tan, I probably would have said no, because I got a spray tan every single week. And I think more so now, it's just kind of become more accepted to be pale and have darker hair. I think the trend of like spray tanning and bleach blonde hair is kind of dated. So I'm super glad to be over with that phase in my life. So on to the next product. And a lot of people have asked in recent pictures that I've posted what mascara that I've been using. And I've still really not found one that I love, but I've been using this Voluminous Million Lashes, and I like it. I mean, it's not a miracle mascara or anything, but it does seem to separate and lengthen a lot, so I can't really ask for more than that in a mascara. So yeah, it's doing good for now. The next thing is this RapidLash, and I got this randomly. A Walgreens was having a flash sale on the internet, and I think that this typically retails for around $49 or $59, and I got it for $19.99. And what this is it's just one of those lash enhancing serums that you put on every night along your lash line. And I like this one because it is not as harsh as Latisse. I had been using Latisse for about 3 years, and just this past year I just had to stop using it because it was making my eyes really bloodshot and irritated, and I already have really bad allergies, so it was just kind of making it worse. So I've stopped using Latisse, and I figured, you know, I might as well just use something that's helps your lashes, but not necessarily has any sort of like harsh chemicals to make them grow. So this RapidLash serum, I definitely feel like it's made a difference. I don't know that they're like a million times longer, but they're definitely thicker and they appear a little longer. So that is working good for me as well. And that's RapidLash Eyelash Enhancing Serum. And then this next item I got randomly when I was at the store getting the Bobbi Brown foundation. I asked the skincare girl there what her favorite mask out of like all of the brands. What is your favorite mask? And she recommended this ReVive Masque de Glace, and it is a weird kind of mud consistency. It's very thick. You have to really like push your finger in there to get some, and you put on a very thin layer on your face, and then it dries for 15 minutes and you rinse it off with a washcloth. And when I had it on my face, I was kind of just like, this is probably stupid, it's not gonna work. You know, I have the Aztec mask, so it'll probably just be exactly the same. And it actually seriously erased almost every large pore on my face. Like when I rinsed it off, my skin was so soft and flawless, and it continued to be like that for about 2 days after using it. So I would definitely recommend this mask if you're just looking for something to just like kind of clean up your face. Like if you have any blemishes or if you have large pores, you just want to kind of do an overhaul. This was a great mask to use. It is rather expensive, and I just kind of got it on a whim because I was, you know, getting makeup, and I typically in the past will get a bunch of skincare stuff like one time every 6 months. So it will last a long time. There's a lot of it in here, but yes, it is pretty expensive for face masks, which I was kind of disappointed with. Okay, and then the last thing I'm going to review is a curling iron, and I was sent a curling iron from Masico, who I've done a review before for their hair dryer, and they contacted me to see if I would like to try a curling iron, and actually I needed a curling iron, so I obliged. And I got this, I think it is called a RapidLash Pro. It is the 1.5 inch barrel. And I just used it today on my hair right now. And I really liked it because it heated up very quickly. And it didn't seem to take a long time to curl my hair. I have odd hair because it's fine, but I have tons of hair. So it's not necessarily thick and coarse, but there's just a lot of hair. And it normally, when I used my old curling iron, like if I took a big chunk and, you know, turned it round and round, I would let loose and it would just be straight. And I'd have to go again and again. But with this one, it actually did all of the chunks one time, which is amazing. The one thing that I did not like about it, though, is that this little kickstand got so hot as the barrel, that every time I would set it down and then pick it back up and have to push this down, it would be very hot. So, I mean, that's a minor complaint, but that's really the only thing that I didn't like about it. And as you can see, it did a great job at curling my hair, so I was pleased with that. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the reviews. I'm going to try to do more of these because you all know I love beauty products and I'm always trying new things. Sometimes I just kind of forget to do a review, and it takes you all reminding me in the comments or you know, through emails or whatever to do more beauty vlogs. So that's what I'm trying to do, and I hope you all have a great week. Bye!